So I had to stop to pack the room because we need to check out.
That's right. Yeah, actually we are on a little like staycay, kind of to celebrate her 21st, and I really kind of needed some downtime as well.
Yeah.
Well, okay, and of course Singapore vouchers. Right now we want to talk about a very big area which is our identity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the thought that's on my mind is whether by turning 21 you have sense or felt or
Different, is it?
different, or you feel like you should be different or something.
Maybe I should be. I don't necessarily think so, because I think that all birthdays in general always feel the same to me. Like, it's just like another day, and it's like the passage of time just marches on inevitably. So yeah, I don't really feel very different. Yeah, from like the day before to the day after, if that's what you mean.
So from your perspective, time is not the significant factor influencing the formation of our identity per se?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what does influence your sense of your sense of self for you?
My sense of self.
Your identity.
Oh,
where do you draw your identity from?
you mean apart from God, right? I presume.
Yeah, you could elaborate a bit about God a bit though.
Oh well, I mean obviously like your faith, right? Or like whatever you believe in will influence that, cause that affects your worldview, how you see your world, and then in turn like how you see yourself, and how you relate to the world. I think family and friends play like a really big role, and like your circumstances as well would affect your sense of self. In general lah, generally speaking. Yeah, I think for me my sense of self is quite solidified already. Like I don't feel very turbulent. Like I'm kind of like, this is who I am. I am like this, you know.
You are like this.
I am like this. This problematic.
We kind of know. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So time is not the big factor when it comes to it's what happens in time.
Yeah,
like what you discover, what happens to you, how you process that. That shapes your identity. Okay. So, is there a major contributing experience or person or truth?
You! Oh, Jesus.
Shy.
Jesus.
Oh, yes, of course.
Do you mean contributing truth, I assume, to the formation of identity,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely you. I think your family background, your parents, like what they say about you, feeds into who you believe yourself to be. What others say about you, definitely like your closest loved ones, and also your experiences as a child. I feel like childhood is very important in shaping like who you turn out to be, like foundationally. Even if you mix with bad company or you get into the wrong crowd, if like they like to say, like eventually you will come back if you have a strong foundation already laid for you as a kid, which is why parenting is like so important. I read this book in Jordan about parenting. It was so cute. It's called Who's in Charge Here. Oh, is that my phone? Your phone? Okay, someone's phone went off. But yeah, it's called Who's in Charge Here, and it was about like, yeah, it was just about parenting law. I don't know why I was reading it. I was like sweeping the floor when it caught my eye. I was like on the shelf, and I was like, oh, why not? So I like to read. So I was reading that, and it just hit me how much work parenting is, because you're like responsible for another life, and it's so stressful.
Pets.
Yeah. So like, I honestly don't know how to do it. I don't know how I'll do it. I don't know if I'll do it. Probably lah, but like.
You mean how well you would do it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, no, I also mean if I will, because I don't know if I'll get married, and I don't know if I'll have kids. But if I did, then yeah, how well is another question as well.
Okay, the whole getting married and having children is a very big subject, and quite a hot subject right now in our society. But we have to save it for another time, I guess, huh?
Sure.
But generally, you do want to get married, do have kids, lah.
Why not? No, I'm kidding. Yes, I do. I like family. I think very cute.
I think if you have positive experiences of family, more likely you will want to get married and have family. I think so.
Yeah, I think there's two extremes. It's either you had a really good experience with family and therefore you want one of your own, or you have really, really bad experience with family and then you want one of your own. So that too. But then also I guess God also puts the innate desire in us for companionship, right? And for kids, because like the whole
for legacy,
for
legacy, yeah.
No, as in I think it's inbuilt in us.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Right. To some degree. I mean, certainly biologically, structurally, it's already inbuilt. So to not flow with that is in a sense.
Depends.
Yeah.
Like, as in nothing wrong with not, do you if you don't want kids, go ahead.
Okay, like I say, that's a very big subject for another time. And there are moral statements that can be made about that. Okay, so we talked about
Right.
school, we talked about identity, we started now in a way we're starting to talk about faith a bit, right?
And family. Yeah, but yeah, faith.
I think it would be nice to round off with faith. So now that you're in the brave new world of adulthood, do you think it'll make any difference to your faith?
Difference to my faith. What do you mean?
Do you have expectations of your faith being more mature, robust, well informed?
I wouldn't call them expectations per se.
Pressure?
It's not like, no, not even.
Not pressure.
I don't think, not even. I don't think it's like just because I think I'm an adult suddenly, my faith has to be more mature. I don't think that's how it works. Because there are plenty of adults who are plenty mature, and like there are plenty of kids who are very mature. So it's not tied to age at all. I would say I have lots of hope for my faith. I wouldn't call them expectations. But yeah, I mean obviously like I would hope to grow and stuff. I think your faith is constantly growing and changing, right? Not from one religion to another hopefully, but from stage to stage as you go through different seasons. Like I think how you relate to God will change. Yeah, not fundamentally, but like in its shades and colours, yeah.
Like all relationships,
yeah.
Yes,
like how our relationship has changed.
Yes, seasons when it's warmer, seasons when there's some kind of like maybe distance even.